1 in 10 million NFL moments. Big shout out to Red Zone for the video I'm about to react to. This is about to be some rare NFL stuff right here.
These are 1 in 10 million NFL moments.
Oh, damn.
First, we got the time a fumble was saved with the QB's foot.
Oh, no way.
Back to Carr.
No way.
Football. But that close call is
That's
nowhere
like
near
soccer.
as insane as this next one. Because when Aaron Rodgers fired the ball to DK, he thought DK was going to catch it. And he did, just with a few extra steps.
Wait, what?
Knocked around and ends up
Oh, what? Oh my gosh. Damn. Yo, that's crazy.
Definitely a 1 in 10
That's
million
some Madden
moment.
stuff.
But not every rare NFL moment is about highlight reels. Sometimes they're about making a sacrifice so big that no one else will ever do again. But in the early 2000s, that's exactly what Pat Tillman did. See, Pat started out as the kind of player every team dreams of having. An undersized safety with the power of a linebacker. And tough enough to be named an All-Pro. But more importantly, he was loyal to the core, turning down a $9 million offer from the Rams just to stay with the Cardinals.
Wow.
He believed in sticking with the people who believed in him, even if it cost him millions. But
That's
that
legendary.
Same unshakable sense of loyalty ended up costing him way more. September 11th, 2001.
In the public relations office, they had a television. Pat Tillman is just sitting in front of that television set, just transfixed on everything that's going on. Just sat there.
And one day after witnessing the World Trade Center's fall, Pat spoke to the media.
You don't realize what it gives. You don't realize how great a life we have over here. Even as athletes, we bitch and moan every now and again about this or that. Times like this, you stop and think about just how, not only how good we have it, but what kind of a system we live under, what freedoms were allowed. My great-grandfather was at Pearl Harbor, and a lot of my family has given up, has gone and fought in wars, and I really haven't done a damn thing as far as laying myself on the line like that. And so I have a great deal of respect for those that have and what the flag stands for.
9/11 shook the U.S. to its core.
Respect.
In the NFL, games were canceled, stadiums went silent, everything just stopped. But while the league was on pause, Pat Tillman was already wrestling with a life-changing decision, continuing to play football for millions or to go to war. And for the time being, he chose to finish out that season out of loyalty to the team. But when it was over, even though the Cardinals offered him $3.6 million to stay, no amount of money could change his mind.
And a retirement story unlike all others. Cardinals safety 25-year-old Pat Tillman putting his young NFL career on hold to join the U.S. Army.
Listen, when you're a part of a family with a military history like Pat's, playing football on TV feels a lot less important than answering the call. So he left the NFL, the money, the fame, and enlisted in the Army alongside his brother Kevin. In 2002, he completed basic training and then served a tour in Iraq. In 2003, he graduated from Ranger School and deployed to Afghanistan in 2004. Then, just 4 months into his second deployment,
700 U.S. soldiers killed in the war in Afghanistan and Iraq. The latest from the world of sports. One of the brightest stars to ever step on, then step off the football field.
Pat Tillman, determined to do something following the 9/11 terrorist attacks, has died.
Pat Tillman's story was over, or so everyone thought. See, the Army first reported Pat died a hero in a firefight with enemy forces, but they were hiding something.
Over whether the Army had tried to turn Tillman into a propaganda tool for the Afghanistan war.
Tillman's family was told he'd charged up a hill, forcing the enemy to withdraw, saving the lives of his fellow Rangers. About a month after his death, the Army announced Tillman was killed accidentally by his own men.
They literally lied to Pat's own family about his death to stir up propaganda for the war effort. Truly heartbreaking stuff. This guy gave up everything for his country, and they still betrayed his loyalty. But not the Cardinals. They retired his number 40, hosted a memorial, built the Pat Tillman Freedom Plaza outside the stadium, preserved his locker behind glass, and even placed him in their Ring of Honor. In the end, Pat Tillman's story will always be tied to football, but his legacy goes beyond the field to a level of sacrifice almost nobody can comprehend. And
Man, that's some deep stuff, bro. I got goosebumps right now, bro. Like, oh my gosh, bro. I almost teared up, dog. I almost teared up. But that's like, I have a great deal of respect for the men and women who fight for this country, bro. Like, bro, we are so blessed, bro. Like, even me, bro. Look, like, bro, my life, I get to play video games, react to videos, entertain people, and like make a career out of it. And, I'm blessed, and we're all blessed to be here and to have freedoms and stuff like that, man. So, rest in peace to Pat Tillman for sure. And I appreciate everybody. If you got a mom or dad or family member that's in the military, bro, tell them Eli said it, bro. Show them this video. Eli Mack says, thank you for your services. I appreciate it, man. My best friend's in the military right now. He served 4 years. He gets out in a few months, and I tell him every day I'm proud of him, man. Shout out my boy Exxon, he's in the Army. It's no joke, man. man. Yeah, they fighting for us, man. But let's get back to football.
Though he'll always be remembered as the great player, he's remembered nationwide as the standard of loyalty. Of course, not every NFL story is life.
Wow, that was deep.
Sometimes
All right.
it's just about jaw-dropping insanity. Because even the NFL couldn't script something as crazy as what happened in this 2010 Dolphins-Patriots game.
To his 27-yard line. He bobbles it for a second. Still going as he moves forward, trying to get to the outside.
Oh, wow.
Washington.
He's gone.
By the punter.
Stop playing with him.
Sideline.
Ooh!
Washington to the house.
Wow.
That was a crazy return. But I know you're probably wondering, what makes it special? Well,
Yeah,
the
that's
Dolphins
true.
kick off right after scoring. Patriots return the favor.
To Gibson, who gets
Oh, they went back to back. We can go band for band. Yeah, we can go kick off return for kick off return. We can go band for band. Yeah, we can go kick off return for kick off return. We can go kick off return for kick off return. We can go kick off.
Two back-to-back scoring kickoff returns are already a once-in-a-lifetime experience. But they're about to get even rarer since the NFL changed the kicking rules in 2024. And these new rules have already been messing with players in 2025. See, during the Steelers-Seahawks game, special teams were lining up on the field. And for the Steelers, this included rookie running back Caleb Johnson. The Seahawks kick, Caleb misses the grab, so then rolls into the end zone as the Hawks dive onto it. And this wouldn't have been a problem if the NFL hadn't changed the rules. In the past, it would have been a touchback. But now, when the ball rolls from the landing zone to the end zone, it's live. Some moments are so embarrassing, you probably never want to repeat them. Like what happened to Jake Delhomme in 2005.
He pooped
When
himself?
the Panthers were playing the Falcons, Delhomme took a brutal sack. When he tried to stand up, he immediately knew something was wrong.
Right when I get sacked, I felt this cold draft. And my behind was
Oh, his
burning.
butt cheeks
And then
got
we're in the
exposed.
huddle, and Jeff Mitchell, our center, said, hey, Delhomme, your bleep's hanging out. So I look at the ref, and I said, hey, my bleep's hanging out. He said, do what? I said, my bleep is hanging out.
Yeah, dude hit the ground so hard, he had his dumpy hanging out on live television.
That's
But
crazy,
that's not
bro.
even the worst part, because he literally had to change with a towel on the sideline in front of 70,000 fans. Dude
Wow.
literally bet his entire reputation on a sweat rag. But Brandon Ayuk once bet his entire career on an insect. Yeah, seriously. See, before the 49ers played the Lions in the NFC Championship, the universe gave Brandon Ayuk a sign that he was about to do something insane.
Before the game, a ladybug landed on my shoe. Hey, y'all know what that means?
So,
Good
Brandon
luck.
believed that they were going to win after that. But there's no way he could have predicted that he was going to make the most impossible catch of his career.
Launching deep, going for Brandon Ayuk. Get in.
Oh!
Damn,
That's
like he must have been
crazy.
Working overtime. That's seriously
Wow.
one of the luckiest catches I've ever seen. But this next moment is equally as unlucky, because this punter hit the most impossible punt ever. At first, everything looks normal, until you see the ball fall straight down like it just hit an invisible ceiling. Well, it kind of did, at least for the cameraman, because the punter hit it so high, it smacked the Dallas Jumbotron.
Oh, wow.
Hit the board. That actually hit the giant video screen.
Oh, wow.
60-yard screen.
Comes to a do-over. It'll be fourth down. Please reset the game clock.
A do-over? I've never heard of that.
Clock will start on the snap.
I didn't know that was a
The
rule.
ref solution was just to kick it again. That's a great idea and all, until you realize the scoreboard didn't move an inch. But while that play went absolutely nowhere, Derrick Henry's most insane play went through the entire length of the field.
Bro,
'Cause
this
he didn't
play
just
was
make a 1 in
crazy,
10
bro.
million play. He pulled out something that's basically statistically impossible. In 2018 against the Jaguars, Henry took a handoff from his own 1-yard line. Normally this play would just be buying time until the punter comes on, but not for Derrick Henry.
Boom, get off me, boy. Who's next? Who's next? Who's next? Get the freak off me,
Like
boy.
they're stick figures.
Come
Which is
on.
what makes this even crazier, because the 99-yard rushing touchdown is already basically a myth, but doing it while built like a Ford F-150 is a serious life hack. But back in the
Yeah.
early 2000s, one player hacked the entire game. Because while most players dream of just having one unrepeatable play, during the Eagles-Texans game in 2002, Eagles safety Brian Dawkins played an entire game that no one has ever come close to. Because not only did he get a fumble recovery early on,
Problem, and then he, with his legs, gets
Nice.
the ball. Eagles have it.
he also went on to make an interception. And
Nice.
then flew in on a blitz for a sack.
Damn.
The craziest part of this game was thanks to the trick play king, Andy Reid. Because early in the third quarter,
The heck? That's Andy Reid, the Kansas City Chiefs
craziest
coach?
part of this game was thanks to the
Yo, he looks so different, bro. Wow, that's crazy. Man, it's crazy, bro. What does it take to become an NFL head coach? Because I see a lot of these coaches, they've been like assistants and all that for years before they ever become a head coach. It's kind of crazy.
trick play king, Andy Reid.
Like, is there an
Because early in
age?
the third quarter,
requirement.
the Eagles were kind of dominating the Texans. So Andy had Dawkins line up on offense to try and have some fun, and they definitely did.
Snap it to Brian Mitchell, but it's a shovel pass and almost goes down. Dawkins almost can't keep his feet enough to catch the ball, but he has the speed.
I thought he played on defense.
And they caught the Texans totally unaware.
With that awkward shovel pass, Brian Dawkins had done something no other player has ever done to this day. Record a sack, interception, fumble recovery, and touchdown pass. By the end, he wasn't even playing as a safety. He was playing the entire sport of football.
That boy is
Dawkins
Travis
played
Hunter
one of the
before
best
Travis
games of all
Hunter.
time. James Hudson III had what might have been the worst drive of the century.
Bro, don't
Starting
disrespect
week 2
my
of the
damn team,
2025
bro.
season, on just the Giants' opening drive, he got 4 penalties. It all started with domestic violence.
Play some of that production. Scatteroo, draw play. The left tackle.
Oh, he slapped the mess out of him. Yo, he slapped his mouthpiece out his head. Yo, did his mouthpiece come out? Yo,
Can't do that.
Blatant
that's crazy.
false start.
Hey, F the Cowboys, so I don't care, bro.
Some weird
Slap him
asserting
harder.
of dominance.
Yeah, so
Oh.
say he just pushes his head into the turf there at the end.
And another false start.
Oh my goodness. Oh my God.
Hudson single-handedly dragged his team back a ridiculous 45 yards, and the other team hadn't even touched the ball. So obviously they
Hey,
benched him.
Swerve.
Then he freaks
Chill
out
out,
over that
Swerve.
too. That dude seriously needs to stay off the Trenergy drinks. But while he was wasting his shot in the spotlight, one backup QB owned his moment. He pulled off a run so rare it'll probably never happen again. And it all started when Carson Wentz tore his ACL
Ooh,
in late
fuck.
2017.
That was a crazy
Wentz
hit.
went out of the
Ah.
game for the entire season. So backup QB Nick Foles had no other choice but to fill his shoes. And knowing how Philly fans are, they probably thought their season was over. But when Nick stepped into the spotlight, he flexed insanely hard.
10. Foles keeps, throws, pass caught, 35-yard line. Foles protected, pass is caught by Aguilar.
Nice.
And now looking to the corner of the end zone to Aguilar, and that's a touchdown, Philadelphia.
The Eagles may have lost to the Cowboys at the end of the season, but after Foles beat the Rams, Giants, and Raiders back-to-back, Eagles fans suddenly had hope. But when the playoffs hit, Foles completely came alive. Dude had the focus, commitment, and sheer will of John Wick on the field. Sure, the Falcons game was basically a string of field goals, but in the championship, he made the Vikings look like the 2016 Browns. And suddenly, the biggest underdog, a literal backup, was facing the greatest of all time.
Yes,
But
sir.
by this point, people weren't looking at him like some Blue Mountain State amateur struggling to tie his cleats. Aside from New England, the entire country was behind him, and with that kind of confidence, he was able to go head-to-head with Tom Brady.
Brady fires over the middle, caught at the 14-yard line. Off play action. Going for it all into the end zone.
Good
It
catch.
ended up being more like Foles versus the Patriots defense, because by the end of the first half, Brady hadn't thrown a single touchdown. And if that didn't make the Patriots nervous, Nick Foles' next move definitely did.
You want Philly? Yeah, let's go.
The Philly special.
Ready?
Ooh, this is a legendary play, bro. Touchdown pass.
Foles, touchdown.
Wow.
In the middle of the Super Bowl, they went for a trick play, and it actually worked. In hindsight, it's actually insane they pulled that off. But once the Philly special delivered, Nick Foles just kept on delivering. By the end of the game, not even Brady could dig the Patriots out of their hole. And Nick Foles, the most underhyped QB ever, won the Eagles a Super Bowl and won the MVP. Now
That's
is something
legendary.
you'll
Shout out to
never
him,
see
man.
again. But if you want to feel that Nick Foles rush without leaving your house, check out the sponsor of today's video. Because with
Nope.
MyBookie,
Sorry, they didn't pay me, my boy. My bookie. If you want to hit me up, you can hit me up. Maybe we could do some work. It depends on what you promote. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you are, but
zone and join the place where bettors win together. And speaking of placing bets, you can never predict how badly this next moment goes. Because sometimes the rarest plays aren't exactly highlights, and just going.
Here comes Jerry.
this man ran out of bounds. What is wrong with you?
He realized it.
That kind of
What
mistake
the
makes you flashback right before going to
Yo.
sleep, which, weirdly enough, is exactly what landed Gus Frerotte on this list. Because after the Redskin QB ran the ball in for a touchdown, he did a, let's just say, unique celebration.
Bang! Hits his head right into the cushion.
Why would you
Full
do that?
WWE headbutt. But he must have forgot the wall doesn't tap out. Because with that move, he sprained his neck and concussed himself.
Wow.
This next one did. Because it's still one of the greatest catches ever.
Yo.
Late in 2022 against the Bills, the Vikings found themselves in
Oh,
an
Justin
impossible
Jefferson.
spot. Down late in the fourth.
Yo, it's crazy because I had a Justin Jefferson prank that I dropped, right? The first one I ever did, I think got like 2 or 3 million views. It went crazy. Every Justin Jefferson prank I've dropped went crazy, but that was the first one. And it's wild because I dropped it. Let me see. I think it was the day after this catch. Matter of fact, let me see. Hold up. So I think it was this game, bro. Yeah. It was this one. 33-30. Yeah, it was a crazy comeback. So this game was November 13th. I think it was November 13th. Now let's see when I dropped that video. I dropped this video the same day. That's crazy. Bro, I dropped the video the same day. That's nuts. So what happened was, so this is what happened, guys, right? So I went and recorded the prank. Mind you, November 13th was the game, right? Let me double check. Yeah, it was November 13th. I recorded this prank November 12th, bro, right? I recorded this on a Saturday at the mall. And I recorded it, and you know what I'm saying? I was editing it. I was working on it. Then the next day, he made that crazy catch. And I was like, oh my gosh, like this is wild. He's mad viral right now. I got this video that might go crazy because it's like a funny video. You know what I'm saying? They got 3 million views, you see. Bro, as soon as he made that catch, I hurry up. I quickly edited it fast, like fast. I got the thumbnail done quick, everything. And I dropped it like a few hours after that catch. Boy, that joint was trending. It had like 1 million views in like a day or something. Damn, like perfect timing, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just God's timing, bro. Like he happened to get that crazy catch at the same time that I dropped, the same exact day I dropped the prank, which is like, you can't get any more like perfect than that. Like things don't fall in your lap that often like that, bro. Like that was insane. Like as a YouTuber, like that was like in nuts.
4th and 18. Basically, it meant the end of the game if they didn't convert. So in order to fight an impossible position, they went for an impossible play.
He's given time. He wants Jefferson. Climbs the ladder. Oh my goodness.
Bro, that was nuts. When I saw that catch, I'm like, yo, I literally have a prank in my computer right now. I gotta get this out today.
The Vikings ended up winning.
Because I was gonna wait a couple days to post it. I was gonna take my time and edit it more. I was like, I don't even got time. I'm just throw this joint up how it is, bro. Like that's why you watch it. It's not that edited, bro. Like it's not crazy edited. It's just kind of raw.
Down to the wire style. But one of the craziest catches ever didn't come from a player or a coach or anyone in the NFL at all. Because when the Bears kicked an extra point, it basically went to space. And one fan was ready to risk it all to bring it home.
Watch this fella jump out of the stands into the tunnel.
No way. Yo!
10 feet off the ground, if
Yo!
not more.
The announcers
Bro, he could have broke his legs.
Brought 15 to 20 feet straight down. But honestly, the craziest part is that he kept the ball. These days, the NFL would probably ban you for life. But if you think that's rare, one time, the Panthers had to start a game with literally no kicker on their lineup. Because before a 2021 game against the Bills, Panthers kicker Zane Gonzalez went down during team warmups. And with Zane out, the Panthers started asking the rarest question in NFL history. So, who's gonna be our kicker? Well, they didn't have a backup kicker. And since no one could answer, they started having tryouts 30 minutes before the game started. So, they were having everyone from wide receivers to their legit QB seeing if they could just at least kick. Well, spoiler, they couldn't. For the actual game, they just gave up on field goals and extra points and only went for 2-point conversions. And even though they lost by 17, somehow the biggest sell was seeing NFL players shank kicks like they were high school freshmen. But while Carolina was struggling to even make a play, slow-mo replay makes it even crazier. Bro was literally playing zero-gravity football for that save. But Aaron Rodgers proved that, even with gravity working against you, legendary moments are still possible. Because in 2015, Aaron Rodgers gave us one of the craziest game enders ever. Rodgers had one last impossible chance from his own 39-yard line.
Rodgers in trouble. It's going to get there. He turned 32 yesterday. Does he have a vintage moment in him? In the end zone.
Aaron Rodgers a GOAT, bro. Them Hail Marys. He did one earlier this year too, but it didn't convert. But he threw that thing like that boy got a cannon arm. Bazooka, boy.
Play describes the entire Lions franchise perfectly. But that play is also what made Rodgers the Hail Mary King. Still, he's not the only one who could pull off miracles. Because one impossible moment happened in the Super Bowl. And no, it's not that the Cardinals somehow made it. Well, it was what happened right before halftime. The Cardinals were about to take the lead with Kurt Warner looking for a touchdown.
I watched this Super Bowl,
actually, you gotta be careful what you wish for.
Blitz, here they come. He gets it away.
Give me that, boy.
Harrison is going to go all the way.
James
That's
Harrison,
crazy.
of all people, intercepts it and runs it back for a 100-yard touchdown.
That's weird because it's like you wouldn't think he could do that because he's so big.
Craziest play was a one-of-a-kind
he's a defensive end
pass, and it wasn't to a receiver or a tight end. It was to Marcus
himself.
Mariota.
I remember this. That was legendary. That's definitely 1 in 10 million, bro. That was a crazy play, bro.
That's gonna be one of the only times a QB has helped their own completion rating. This dude had the whole defense questioning affecting their life decisions.
Yo.
But it's not even the most unbelievable moment in modern football. Because back in the early 2000s, the Dolphins were playing the Patriots during a snowstorm. And it was so cold that just bending your helmet would make it crack. But when Dolphins lineman Jamie Nails lowered on his block, linebacker Ted Johnson pulled up something I didn't even think was possible.
Second quarter, Jamie Nails blocking downfield, helmet in half.
Jamie's lucky
Whoa.
his skull didn't break in half from that hit. Realistically, the
His helmet was
already
in
shambles
half?
from the cold, but Johnson must have felt like the Hulk for the rest of the game. But one time, it wasn't the equipment that was struggling, it was the players. Because when the Bills and Bucks played in 1986, both teams basically forgot
Man, what the hell? What's up with this quality, bro? This from 1863, George Washington days and shit.
sport they were playing. So when Steve Young fired a pass over the line, they straight up started playing
can't see.
volleyball.
Young, good release.
Can y'all see this?
Picked off. Volleyball time.
Oh! Oh,
They
wow.
could do that again if they tried.
He said
that ball was
volleyball
in the air
time.
For so long, ESPN had time for a commercial break. But no one was ready to skip this next play. Because during one Chiefs-Broncos game, receiver John Baldwin and safety Brian Dawkins both caught the same pass.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That is, whoa. How did you do that?
Fine for that catch.
How did you do that?
See that again. The most famous, unrepeatable catch
What?
ever
How did you
happened
even-
in the
that's
1972
crazy.
Steelers-Raiders game. With the Raiders up 7-6 and 22 seconds on the clock, Terry Bradshaw threw the John Fuqua, but Jack the Assassin Tatum stepped in to stop them in their
Damn.
tracks. But the story doesn't stop there, because at this point, it's almost more of a myth than a highlight reel. Over this day, Raiders fans always argue that the ball hit the ground first. But if there's one thing all NFL fans can agree on, it's that the Heidi game is a rare moment so awful, it could legit be in history books. See, when the Raiders and Jets faced off in 1968, the rivalry was hot. Both teams were founding members of the American Football League, so the entire country was tuned in for the game. But when it started, fans realized this wasn't going to be some casual Sunday blowout. It was war. There were 6 lead changes, non-stop flags, and fans ready to watch until the last second. So by the time the Jets kicked the field goal to go up 32-29 with 65 seconds left, everyone knew that this ending was going to be wild. Unfortunately, if you're watching at home, you never got to see it.
At 7 p.m., NBC had scheduled a kids' movie named Heidi.
It was determined to air Heidi at 7 o'clock. And if football wasn't over, we would still go to Heidi at 7 o'clock.
Yeah, this actually happened. For the last 2 minutes of one of the most heated games of the season, every TV switched to a kids movie. And what did they miss? Oh, just the Raiders stealing the game with 2 touchdowns in 42 seconds. You probably could have heard every dad throw the remote at the TV. So as you imagine, from this point on, the networks never let a movie stop a game again. Because even the most extreme and possible weather won't stop a game. Even if
How you score 2 touchdowns in 42 seconds? That's crazy, bro.
nobody could see the field. See, in 1988, the Bears played the Eagles in the NFC divisional round. And for the first quarter and a half, it was just another competitive playoff game at Soldier Field.
We have been blessed with almost spring-like weather here on the final day of 1988. Temperature expected to climb to the mid-30s, but no breeze today. Just a slight, gentle zephyr out of the southwest, and sunny skies forecast for the remainder of the afternoon.
But as the game progressed, something odd started happening.
As either smoke or fog rolls in over Soldier Field, whatever, it's eerie.
Well, it looked like this thing came up like a blanket, and this, that was kind of freakish.
He didn't know if it was vapors. He didn't know if it was some atomic gas that the Russians had flown in.
Well, it definitely wasn't that. It was just a ton of fog. But it was so much fog that within minutes, the entire stadium disappeared inside it. Suddenly, no one could see the game. Not the fans.
You knew the fans were there. You couldn't see them. So it was like they were piping in crowd noise.
Not the coaches.
That's weird,
It was
bro.
like playing a sandlot game.
They should put that in Madden, bro. Because they
All
already
you
got the heavy
see
snow and the heavy rain.
are the players that are on this field. And you walked outside of the fog wall, and there's your coordinator saying, what did you call that time? You know, so you kind of call what you want.
Not the refs.
Probably could have been construed as pass interference. The referees just couldn't see it.
And the play was right in front of me in the middle of the field. I could see the players that were closest to me. It was
That is
very,
so
very
weird.
strange, very eerie. You couldn't see things.
Not even the players.
I'm looking at Singletary, and he had those eyes, those beady eyes like everybody used to talk about, and I laughed. And then step back, nothing.
Our mouth was a gate. We're like,
What the hell is this?
Bruh, the fact they shot these interviews in a foggy warehouse is killing me. But apparently, that's what it was like. Quarterbacks were throwing it into the void, receivers were running routes on faith, and fans were basically cheering what they were told to. The Bears ended up winning 20-12, but I don't think anyone remembers the score as a standout moment from the Fog Bowl.
Wow.
But as wild as a game vanishing in fog is, it's still not the wildest stadium moment. That would be the balloon disaster of Super Bowl IV. See, right before the game started, a hot air balloon carrying the Vikings mascot was supposed to be tethered to the ground as a fun spectacle. But the mascot must have pissed off the ground team, because that thing flew off like a kite in a hurricane.
Oh!
It was a little windy that day, and the hot air balloon started going over toward the stand.
I don't know what the actual plan was, but crashing into the stands was definitely not part of it. Yeah, that is definitely worse than whatever people were complaining about with Kendrick's show. But one football performance wasn't hated on at all. In fact, it was universally loved. And what Brett Favre gave us one night against the Raiders is something that will never be repeated. See, Brett Favre had built a reputation as one of the toughest quarterbacks in NFL history. He became the first player to win MVP 3 years straight, became a Super Bowl champion, and never backed down from a hit. But nothing could have prepared him for what happened in December 2003. Because the day before a Monday Night Football game against the Raiders, Favre's father, Irvin, suddenly died of a heart attack.
Coach called and said, Miss Favre will do whatever you want. He can come home. I said, oh no, his dad would really have a fit if he didn't play in the game.
And it didn't take long for me to say, you got to play in this game. All the times he told me to get my ass up, get your ass out there and play. Are you crazy?
He knows when to be business, and he knows when to play.
Most people would have assumed he would have gone home, but with a dad like that, Brett knew he couldn't let him down. So Brett suited up like it was business as usual and took to the field. And what he was met with shocked him.
When they call out the offense tonight at Oakland, I got a standing ovation from the fans. That doesn't happen.
Raiders fans basically treat booing like a second language. So when they were giving the enemy a standing ovation, you know you were watching something special. And it only got more special from there. Because Brett Favre went on to give one of the most emotional and dominant performances the league has ever seen. From the opening drive, he was on fire.
Favre has time. Favre going deep, and the ball is caught on the run in rushing defense. And Favre throws, and that is caught.
Completed his first 9 passes, throwing lasers downfield like he was playing a high school football team. And it only got crazier. By halftime, Favre had already racked up 311 yards and 4 touchdowns.
Damn!
Both sides of the stadium were going nuts. By the time the third quarter started, the game was basically over. By the end of the night, Favre had pulled off one of the greatest games of his entire career. But it wasn't the stats that made it legendary. It was the moment. For one night, Brett Favre carried both his team and the memory of his father, turning heartbreak into the performance of a lifetime. Who's got onions in here?
Man, stuff like that just makes me feel sucks. I got my dad on a chain right here, bro. Got it in here in my gaming room, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, my dad. Whenever I hear stories like that, like sad, bro. But rest in peace, all you can do is go hard, you know what I'm saying? And make him proud, man. That's what I try to do every single day to the best of my ability, bro. It'd be tough. Sometimes I feel like I just hope that I'm living in my purpose, living in my calling and stuff like that. I cried last night, bro. We were talking in bed just before I went to sleep. Like, I don't know, I just feel a little lost sometimes. And sometimes, sometimes you just want to feel like you're doing the right things, and as a man, the only person that could really tell you they're proud of you and it really means something is your dad. So when you don't got your dad, it hurts. I'm talking low because I don't want my girl to hear me, you know what I'm saying? I don't want her to start worrying about me and stuff. She be worrying about me and stuff like that. But hey, y'all my brothers, bro, you know what I'm saying? So I tell y'all what it is. Yeah, between us, man, just pray for your boy, and just, if you lost somebody, man, rest in peace, and just we just gotta keep going strong, stay strong always, you know what I mean? So you always put God first. Remember that you are chosen, so move like it. I love y'all so much. I see y'all in the next one. It's your boy Eli Mack. Gang, gang.